This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 1703, 5 Ways to Create a To-Do List for a Successful Future by Chalene Johnson of ChaleneJohnson.com. And I'm your narrator, Justin Malik, reading you blogs every single day of the year to help you live a more meaningful life. We have 5 shows covering a bunch of different topics. Just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this, and all of our shows should pop right up. But for now, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. 5 Ways to Create a To-Do List for a Successful Future by Chalene Johnson of ChaleneJohnson.com. Keeping a to-do list keeps me focused. I'd be a mess without my to-do list, but this isn't just any list. Nope. You don't just need help remembering to buy oranges or go to the optometrist. You also need strategies for creating the life you want, the life of your dreams. That starts by starting and maintaining a meaningful to-do list. This singular practice has changed my life, increased my productivity, and taken away that middle of the night anxiety. Specifically, you need 5 ways to create a to-do list to improve your success and enhance your future. My list helps you focus your energy and manage your time so that you can build the life you want. It starts with small tasks, but completing those frees up time to tackle bigger goals. This list helps you remember everything while stressing less and feeling less anxious, depressed, frazzled, and overwhelmed. Gain peace of mind once and for all. Your new to-do mantra. Only add what must be done. As it relates to your to-do list, remember the phrase, only what must be done today. Here's why this phrase becomes your lifeline. Oftentimes people get excited about organization. The thought of becoming more efficient and having purpose each day is inspiring. Many begin the to-do list journey by creating a list and checking things off, only to start adding way too much. And then disappointment sets in. You see, your to-do list is just like a diet. Crash diets don't work. Gradually improving your habits does. You can't accomplish the 75 hours worth of projects you've had on the back burner the first week of creating a to-do list. Moderation. Practice the art of editing your list. Editing your list down to only what must be done today will ensure your success. I promise you'll be so pumped up the first time you blow through everything on your to-do list that the next day you'll be very tempted to add 30 more tasks. Resist. Never add more than what must be done that day. The remainder of your tasks stay on your this week or this quarter list, and they are there for the pickings should you crush your list in record time. Edit down your list. Remove the item you added today that honestly you'd love to get to, but you and I both know the likelihood is slim and you have more important fish to fry. Build in some wiggle room. Double the time you estimate most tasks will take. This will ensure your success and create a habit that builds confidence and momentum for the days ahead. The list is your focus. Here are the 5 essential steps to building and maintaining the ultimate to-do list. If you follow these steps for 2 weeks, your life will change, I promise. But you have to do them all, and you have to commit to making it a habit. Ready? Number 1, make your to-do list at the same time every day. I make mine at 7 a.m. every morning after my workout and before I enter the house and tackle the morning rush of getting everyone out the door for school and work. The time you make the list must be non-negotiable. If I waited until I walked into the house, I'd be distracted by phone calls or other people's needs. A news story might catch my attention, or I might get involved in a conversation. No, the list making must occur at the same time every day and become part of your routine like brushing your teeth. I admire those who make their list before bed. They sleep with peace of mind. Number 2, write it in something meaningful. I know most of us have made to-do lists before. We put them on Post-it notes or in our calendars. They go on scraps of paper or on the back of envelopes. This doesn't work. How much value do you attribute to the crumpled grocery list in your pocket? Not much, right? Keep the to-do list easy to find and accessible. Use a pretty notebook, or my favorite, a push journal, or something you enjoy writing in. Number 3, keep your list with you at all times. I'm going to suggest that you use your smartphone and task software to manage your to-do list. When are you ever without your phone? Don't be afraid of the technology. It takes only an hour tops to learn, but the payoffs are managing your life in a meaningful way. I check my list constantly, and even more exciting, I add to it. If you ask me to send me the number of my babysitter, I simply add that to my list. I won't forget. It It keeps me accountable and takes it off my mind so I can focus. It doesn't matter which smartphone you use, just learn to use the task software. The tasks that you haven't completed will scroll over to the next day. There's no way you're going to forget. Absolutely everything I need to do goes on my list. There's nothing too big or too small. If I need to call my sister, it goes on my list. Return a dress, on the list. Call the vet, on the list. Put the people you need to connect with on the list. If there's someone you want to get to know better or a call you need to make, put that on your list. Use the list to make yourself the kind of person you want to be. It's a prescription for success. When you want to do something and write it down, eventually you do it and then check it off your list. Before you know it, you'll be making progress like you never imagined. Number 4, you need to put 3 small steps that move you forward on your list every day. This is a critical piece of the to-do list. Now you have scheduled your dental appointments, sent the birthday cards, and returned phone calls. Your life is chugging along smoothly. Let's be sure it's moving forward in the direction you want it to go. Now you need 3 steps that move you forward towards achieving your big dreams. Think about what you want to achieve in life. Don't put these on a vision board and hope they materialize. Make continual progress towards the realization of your dreams. You need a strategy, and it doesn't have to be huge. Know where you are headed and take small but meaningful steps to get there. Connect with a mentor. Take the next step in achieving a goal. Make a call you're afraid to make. Sign up for that course. Build the website. Get started on your social media campaign. And then break those goals into small, doable steps, achievable today. Walking for 30 minutes is a great way to get started on a big goal of getting back in shape. There's no reason to wait. Do it now. Put it on your list and then check it off. Take some time to reflect on what your life goals are and then start on them by taking 3 small steps a day. Imagine how that is going to change your life. This isn't about hope. Action creates results. Motion begets motion. Number 5, review and revisit the list. You've heard about positive thinking and how our thoughts create our reality. This is a way to cultivate positive and meaningful thoughts. Note your progress. At the end of the week, you have made 21 small steps towards your bigger life goals. Your life is in order, the kids' permission slips were signed, and you had lunch with your grandmother. You called back the clients who had questions. The fridge is stocked with apples. It's easy to see how good things are when you have a written record. You don't need to rely on natural optimism. These results are black and white, and you've documented them in a list and with a strike-through line. You're making progress towards huge life-changing goals, as well as meeting the requirements of everyday life. Take a minute to reflect on your progress and to see yourself actively changing your life every day. Talk about power. I know I don't need to tell you this, but you can start right now. Get out your phone and begin. Keep it up until it becomes a habit. You just listened to the post titled 5 Ways to Create a To-Do List for a Successful Future by Chalene Johnson of ChaleneJohnson.com. Thank you to Chalene. By the way, the push journal she mentioned very briefly, that's one of the many books I give away to random people via raffles. And we're doing giveaways on Instagram once a week now. So if you're not following us there and you want to have a chance to win a book, come follow Old Podcast. That's at Old Podcast on Instagram. I'd love to see you there. That'll do it for today. Have a great day, great weekend if you're listening in real time, and I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.